Hey everyone, it's Todd. Thanks for checking in on my Sales Culture YouTube channel. If getting more of what you want, need, and deserve, and selling yourself and actually achieving success, perhaps like you didn't even see coming, is of interest to you, keep watching and stay to the end and check out the rest of my videos on the YouTube channel. So I'm here in Fort Lauderdale, which is a whole lot warmer than where I normally live, just outside of Washington, D.C. Now, here's the deal. 2026 is almost here, and in fact, when a new year comes, see, there's all the Fort Lauderdale traffic. Excellent. So when a new year comes, you know what? We are faced with a decision. If you're a manager, if you're a leader, well, leadership is a mindset, so we're all leaders, just like everyone's in sales, because sales is a mindset. All right, now that I've got that plug in, 2026 is almost here, and as a leader, as a manager, as a people developer, you have a choice that you have to make. Where are you going to invest your money so that it's easier for people to do business with you? Have you even given that a thought, like for a second? I dare you to do this. Get your team together and ask, are we easy to do business with? I can almost promise you it's not going to be a universal yes, and it probably won't be a universal no either. The reality of it is, it will land somewhere in between those two, which means you have work to do in 2026. And that also means you have a decision to make about where you're going to invest, how you're going to do this, and what you're going to do with your people and help develop them, so that at the end of the day, we sell more and you get more of what you want, need, and deserve, because your company is easy to do business with. And I think this is the biggest missed opportunity literally on the planet. I see so many people investing so much money in more dashboards and more metrics and more spreadsheets and more this and more that. And I know I've talked about this before, but man, it is so damn frustrating. And then they say to me, well, nothing changed, nothing happened. And my response is, because you didn't deal, I think, with the real issue, which is inside your organization, are people building the relationships necessary so that we're creating transparency, and in fact, we're making it easier for the customer to do business with us? And I can almost promise you the answer is no. You may think you are, you may feel like you are, but guess what? You know, feelings don't necessarily translate into profitability. Sorry to break that bubble. Sorry to put a pin in that balloon for you. So listen, 2026 is here. I mean, it is here. So think about what's keeping it difficult for your company to transact business smoothly. Is there friction in your organization? You're damn right there is. It's all over the place, and it begins and ends with people having the internal relationships necessary so that when something does happen, we have no problem interacting with each other. Sorry, a little hot coffee here. We're collaborative, we're angling together, and we're thinking about one thing. How does what we're doing right now help the customer say yes? If you're not thinking that first and foremost, you're making it difficult to do business with you, you're creating friction, you're creating silos, and you're guaranteeing that people are going to be pointing their finger at each other. This ain't rocket science, folks. It really, really isn't. It requires a different mindset, it requires a different approach, and it sure as heck requires some patience, because patience is profitable. So before you go and jack up the sales team's quotas or mess with them or start laying down unrealistic rules and expectations on people, stop, back up. Where are the friction points? Are we getting along well internally? Does everybody know what other people do? If I had a nickel for every time I did a workshop and a keynote and someone says, I've never met you before and you're totally different than what I thought, actually, I think I can get along with you. You know what that translates to? Yeah, more customers, more sales, more profitability, greater strength in the organization, and something just fell behind me. And oh, by the way, that's it. So, folks, get it together for 2026. Start thinking about, and here's your headline. Sorry, it's a loud bus. Here's your headline. Start being curious with each other. Start building relationships internally that bring down those damn silos that are creating friction. That's it. Thanks for checking in on my YouTube Sales Culture channel. Make sure you hit subscribe. Make sure you hit notify. Leave me a comment. I would love to know what you think about this. Even if you vehemently disagree, I'm good with that. See ya.